We all know kindness is a virtue. It makes the world a better place, right? But hold on a second. What if your kindness, that beautiful quality everyone admires, starts to weigh you down? Today, we'll explore the surprising downsides of being too kind. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the kindness trap. Let's face it, we've all been there. You see someone struggling, your heart goes out to them, and you jump in to help. But what happens when that helpfulness turns into a constant feeling of being drained? In this video we will discuss 8 ways kindness can turn you into a doormat. 1. The kindness leech. They call you friend, but are they a vampire sucking the life out of you? These emotional leeches prey on your kindness, leaving you exhausted and resentful. We all have those friends. The ones who call with a new crisis every day. You listen, you offer support, you even lend a helping hand, but eventually, their problems start to feel like your burden. Remember, it's okay to say, "I'm here for you, but I need some time for myself too." A true friend will understand. 2. The entitlement monster. The more you give, the more they demand. Suddenly, your kindness becomes an obligation. This entitlement monster will leave you feeling used and disrespected. Sometimes, the more you help someone, the more they expect it. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. It's okay to say no politely and explain that you have your own commitments. 3. The overcommitment catastrophe, or in simple words, the broken compass. Your desire to please everyone throws your priorities into chaos. Saying yes too often leaves you overwhelmed and unable to achieve your goals. We all want to please everyone, but sometimes we say yes a little too often. It's okay to prioritize your own tasks and politely decline requests when you're stretched thin. 4. The wolf in sheep's clothing. The world is full of predators who exploit good intentions. Don't let your kindness blind you to manipulation. Learn to protect yourself from those who would take advantage. Sadly, not everyone deserves your kindness. There are people who will try to exploit your kindness. Trust your gut feeling. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to say no and walk away from situations that don't feel right. 5. The neglected self, a recipe for burnout. Imagine a cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. Constant self-sacrifice leads to burnout and resentment. Putting yourself last won't make you a hero, it will make you a victim. Constantly neglecting your own needs to help others can lead to burnout and resentment. Taking care of yourself, physically and mentally, is essential. Schedule some me time and recharge your batteries. 6. The missed opportunities, a symphony of should-haves. Being the kind soul that you are, you often find yourself putting others first. A colleague drowning in a deadline. You stay late to lend a hand. A friend needs a shoulder to cry on. You drop everything to be there. While these acts of kindness are commendable, there's a hidden cost. Slowly, subtly, your own life starts to slip through your fingers. Imagine that dream trip to Italy you've been saving for, but then, a work crisis explodes, and suddenly you're buried in emails and reports. Italy fades away, replaced by the dull hum of your computer and the nagging feeling of should-haves. This becomes a recurring theme. You miss that weekend hike with breathtaking mountain views because you're helping a neighbor move. The danger lies in the silent accumulation of these missed opportunities. One by one, they build a symphony of should-haves that can leave you feeling unfulfilled and yearning for a life less ordinary. Remember, kindness doesn't have to mean sacrificing your own dreams. Learn to navigate commitments with a healthy dose of self-love. Schedule time for yourself, pursue your interests, and don't let your life become a collection of things you wish you had done. 7. The erosion of trust, a scarred heart, but not a closed one. Being kind opens you up to the world. You connect with people, build friendships, and experience the joy of helping others. But like any open heart, it's also vulnerable to hurt. Sometimes, someone you trust might let you down, exploiting your kindness for personal gain. The sting of betrayal can be sharp. Suddenly, you might find yourself questioning everyone's motives, and hesitant to offer help. It's a natural defense mechanism, a way to protect yourself from further emotional pain. However, shutting down completely isn't the answer. Remember, not everyone is the same. Just because one person betrayed your trust doesn't mean everyone will. The world is still full of kind, genuine people who appreciate your kindness. Think of it like this: a single bad experience doesn't define an entire restaurant. You wouldn't avoid all restaurants just because one had terrible service, right? Similarly, don't let a single act of betrayal paint the world with a cynical brush. Learn from your experiences, yes, but don't let them extinguish your inner flame. Practice cautious optimism. Trust your gut feeling, but don't completely close yourself off to the possibility of genuine connection and the joy of helping others. 8. The easy target. They say kindness is a magnet. And it's true, your genuine nature attracts people. But unfortunately, not everyone is drawn to your kindness for the right reasons. Some might see it as a weakness, an open invitation to exploit your good nature. And before you know it, you find yourself constantly flooded with requests, feeling like a human doormat. The danger of being the easy target is twofold. First, it leaves you feeling drained and taken advantage of. Second, it prevents you from developing valuable life skills, like setting boundaries and saying no, politely but firmly. Here's the truth: kindness isn't weakness. It's strength, and true strength lies in knowing how to balance your compassion with self-love. Learn to recognize requests that are genuine from those that are manipulative. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Don't let kindness become your kryptonite. It's time to take back control. In our next video, we'll show you the art of healthy kindness. Learn how to be kind without sacrificing yourself. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell.